All right, Will from Up the Pump. We are out here today in West Hollywood. Can you guess why? Let me tell you a little secret.
Big shout out to our friend Will Morris, who just got special access early to the Tesla Diner. He's provided a few clips to show you guys some of the experience, what you can expect, some of the parking, the big movie screens. There's a lot we can kind of dissect from this footage, and we've also heard from some others like Tesla Joy, basically some people who've been lucky enough to have some early access on site. I'm looking forward to checking it out. I'm genuinely curious. I'm always down for a unique establishment. I mean, we've seen a lot of really cool charging places in Germany, while also other places in Europe, and even now with Iona and some others, we're starting to see some of those here in the US. So glad to see the Tesla Diner jumping in because, well, Tesla, I don't think has been known to have really interesting charging locations. Even Tesla showrooms are extremely boring compared to Rivian spaces. So I'm glad to see the Tesla Diner actually bring some life into, I guess, the enthusiasm of ownership, or even just add some enthusiasm to charging.
All right, waiting to get into the Tesla Diner for the first responder event. They're doing a little soft opening here. Marty's here from Tesco SoCal. We are first in line. Line is starting up here. Couple more minutes till they let us in.
So essentially there's been a soft launch of sorts. Some people have been brought to the diner to try out some of the food. You can see robots actually serving popcorn and interacting, which yes, they could technically be just pre-programmed to do certain things or operate in a really isolated environment. I'm not gonna say these are like fully autonomously ready to do whatever, but it is kind of fun to see it regardless. But yes, it's a very controlled situation, just like we saw with the Wii Robot event. But what's cool is you can actually drive your Tesla, park it at a Supercharger, order food directly to your car. There's also one or maybe two screens available that are showing, in this case, some kind of cool films. It kind of feels like retro modern, like it's like a 50s diner that's like, here's what space could look like. From what we can tell based on seeing the Tesla app as well, so confirmed there, 80 charging spots. It looks like 4 total solar canopies and quite a few Tesla V3.5 maybe superchargers. In the app at least it says up to 325 kilowatts. I'm assuming those aren't full-fledged V4s because we haven't seen those really out in operation yet. I also can't tell if those are any sort of mega pack installments or if they're just the standard power cabinets to power all the various charge points around the site. But with the 2 massive Jumbotron screens, that audio can actually be synced into your car. What's interesting is you can't really see the screens from where you're parked in many parking cases. Like the screens are along the outside, most of the parking is along the outside. So I guess the screens are mostly for people who are attending. It looks like 2 screens, so I'm not really sure how the audio externally is going to be handled unless the screens are like synchronized, but if they're trying to show 2 different movies, not really sure how that works. There seems to be some limited seating spaces, booths, upstairs space as well. I'm guessing they don't need a whole lot of seating inside because, well, the idea is you like show up, charge, and eat food, which you have ordered directly from your car, which is cool. It's kind of like Sonic, but like perhaps nicer. I don't know. Haven't tried the food yet. We'll see. But I don't like Sonic food. Maybe it's a hot take. So there's not going to be like a huge amount of seating there. I don't think they necessarily want people to go there and hang out for long periods of time, which also means I wonder what they're going to be showing on these screens. Because if you're going to show like a whole movie, you're going to have a lot of super nerd fans there probably trying to watch the whole movie, which could clog things up a bit. Then again, on the other hand, it really does look like a pretty cool spot, and Elon said he was hoping this would be one of the coolest spots in LA. There's a lot of really good food in LA, so I don't know how well this will stack up from a food standpoint, but it certainly looks pretty sick, and the location is pretty solid being so close to, well, Hollywood Hills. There's even apparently fancy Toto toilets that are a part of this installation. I don't know the backstory to that. Maybe I need to do some more research, but allegedly they're fancy. But at the soft opening, they were celebrating first responders. Tesla Club SoCal, of course, was on site to basically see this soft opening. They had Cybertruck, all the cars parked out front, pretty much the whole lineup, even a Cyber Cab parked out front, which is always cool to see. And I'm just really, as a foodie, really curious about the food, but like cautiously optimistic maybe. It looks like it's served in like a little Cybertruck opening box thingamajiggy. Interesting. It's like retro modern take on Cybertruck, supposedly. I don't know.
Hey Optimus, where are you?
I'm behind the counter at the Tesla Diner in Hollywood, ready to serve you some popcorn or answer any questions.
Awesome, thank you very much. Tesla Diner, it's the best. Franz, he'll tell you all about it.
What'd you try?
Oh, we had the chicken and waffles and the burger.
What'd you think?
Oh, so Todd, that was really, really good.
Awesome.
That's what I like to hear.
Cool.
And we were talking about all the different, they're going to have food 24 hours,
Yeah.
and that's good. I can't wait to see that, because now we're going to it'll come here at 2 in the morning and get a whole bunch of people to come in here. All right, Will from F the Pump. We're getting done here at the Tesla Diner, West Hollywood, California. This place is amazing. Upstairs, you got all these kind of tables, overlook to see all the charging stations, see all the screens. You've got swag to buy, food to buy. They're going to have 24-hour food, they said, and Monday is the opening of this. So you should be able to come here as a public on Monday. Food 24 hours, and they had a great menu, burgers, salads, sandwiches. They had desserts, they had everything. It was really amazing. You got a cool view of the Hollywood sign here, and you got these 2 great screens. You should be able to order from your car for the food, and they might even bring it out to you on roller skates. So that could be a little car hop thing. It could be very cool. All right, thank you again for Tesla for supporting the first responders, and always F the Pump.
I just really need to get out there and see this myself, but I'm really glad Will could stop, grab a few clips for us, get the lay of the land, and it seems intriguing. I'm actually impressed. I've been to, like I said, a lot of Tesla's best known locations, and they're really just barely interesting, kind of like their showrooms, like I said. I'd much rather have them be something really interesting to look at, like Rivian's showrooms, or even, I don't know, Lucid's about the same as Tesla actually, so I'm not really going to give them much credit. But yeah, can't wait to get out there and try it myself. I'll try to bring you guys a full tour. I've done that many times with many Rivian spaces, the Laguna Beach Theater, shameless plug. That was a really fun space to check out, but also the Austin space. So I just like seeing charging stations, charging locations. Hopefully we can bring it to you as soon as possible. But in the meantime, let us know what you guys think. What do you think of this diner concept? I think there's an interesting comeback with diners, which is really cool. So I hope that this works out. I hope this excels, and I hope Tesla takes that excellence and moves it into other buildings and other charging stalls that could be made more interesting. We just need more interesting places to charge. Something to note though is, like, if these are V3, I mean, no matter what, most people wouldn't be charging for more than 20, maybe 30 minutes. And so it really is just to stop in briefly and go. A lot of people do take longer than that to like actually eat, maybe use the facilities, walk around and explore. So it's interesting. This is like kind of a small location, frankly. I've seen some other places like in Germany where it's like, oh, actual lounge where you'd want to sit and do some work. And that's where I've seen low power DC fast charging intentionally, like 35, maybe 50 kilowatt chargers. I think that's pretty cool. But also I understand it's kind of a niche case. So maybe ignore everything I just said. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.